Morningstar Boys Ranch is just a ranch.
Morningstar Boys Ranch is just a ranch.
Morningstar Boys Ranch is just a ranch.
But sometimes it's more than that, way more.
Just the structure of the ranch makes it easier for our kids at school. Sometimes we see immediate improvement from a boy coming from a home into this environment just because of the structure. And it's just an easier environment. We have a lot of staff that are working with the kid. And sometimes you can't do that as a parent. You can't do that as, when you're with your kids at home. You just don't have that opportunity.
When a child comes here, the first step is just to be fully present to the child and establish rapport, because to begin on a healing journey, that begins with having the trust piece.
These boys that have been very disempowered and haven't had a lot of choices in their life as they go from institution to institution, when they get on a horse that weighs 1,200 pounds and all of a sudden they're able to steer it, and they're very tall as well. They're tall and they're able to steer it, and the horse is doing what they want it to do. Or maybe not doing what they want it to do, but they can figure out how to make it do what they want to do. It's a very empowering thing. It's almost like giving them, wings.
What's really rewarding for me as a school liaison is I get to see these kids that come in with issues, like in particular, a kiddo even last year came in with the issue that he wasn't even passing any classes, and he gets to the ranch, and then we see success by the end of the school year. This particular kid, like last year, who was flunking every class, he had C's or better in each one of his classes. That was a big success that I really can take some enjoyment out of watching kids grow throughout the school year.
When they first come in, they get a chance just to sit down and begin to explore some of the things that are important to them. And that might be through drawing and painting, or that might be through pottery making. For example, a boy was throwing a pot on the wheel, and when he pushed too hard with his hands, the clay didn't respond the way he wanted it to. And so he shared, this is also like in my life if I push too hard.
Morningstar Boys Ranch, it's just a ranch.
Morningstar Boys Ranch is just a ranch.
But sometimes it's more than that, way more.
I feel like the horses are the healers, and they do most of the work. And if you've ever been around horses, you see the magicalness that they have on people, and it's hard to explain. So really my job, for a lot of my job, is just to stay out of the way and let the horses, do their thing.
And when they develop their creative expression, they begin to feel so much better about themselves, and they're able to rise above their circumstances into their possibilities and build a very positive identity.
Hi, I'm Craig Partridge, a supervisor and school liaison at Morningstar Boys Ranch. Every boy that comes to Morningstar Boys Ranch has a story, and every story is different and poses challenges both for that boy and his family. Our mission statement is, Morningstar Boys Ranch builds men by believing in boys. I believe that, and I thank you for believing in boys too, and thank you for coming today.
You and me gonna rise up, and they will be surprised, yeah. You and me gonna rise up.
Morningstar Boys